Hey man, I know you've been on the destruction for a minute. You know, at least like an hour and some change. But those are things that's coming to this place, man. And the people don't have a care in the world. Why? Because it's Christmas season, man. You know? Everybody, matter of fact, I was at my job earlier today and I was trying to stay in the spirit because I knew we was going to hold camp today. So I'm just thinking about certain things that's going on. So I guess my face looked a certain way, man. So the lady gonna be like, some smile, it's Christmas. I'm like, yo, what's wrong? So I'm looking at her like, smile because it's Christmas. Like,
14,
so she told me to smile because it's Christmas.
It's the book.
Right. So she told me to smile because it's Christmas. So I looked at her like, yo, what's wrong with you, lady? You know? Because that, in the scriptures right there, the scriptures let you know. Now everybody, matter of fact, what made me think about this, because earlier, a car rolled by with a Christmas tree on top of it, man. All right? Which it clearly states in the Bible, where you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans, you're not supposed to celebrate Christmas, man.
That's right.
First of all, the Christmas tree represents Nimrod's penis, man. All right? That's what the Christmas tree represents. Go ahead, all right?
In the book of Jeremiah, chapter 10, and verse 1. Hear ye the word which the Lord speaketh unto you, O house of Israel. Thus saith the Lord.
That's right, what I just said. The house of Israel. Thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Go ahead.
Learn not the way of the heathen,
Learn not the way of the heathen. Go ahead.
and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven.
That's right. So you're not supposed to be. Yo, the fox brought this out earlier. So being dismayed at the signs of heaven is like when you see like a chariot, which they call UFOs, right? So it tells you how they look. They say the chariots are fire. Because you can look at a star and it look like it's flickering and it's on fire. That's a chariot, man. You know? So you'll see that, and these people, especially once this destruction comes, they're going to be like, oh man, they're going to be dismayed once these chariots come down and destroy this place, man. You know?
I know that's right.
But it tells us don't be dismayed at that. Why? Because that's for our salvation, man.
That's right.
Like you got that song, Swing Low, Sweet Chariot. You know, coming forth to carry me home. And then why you think the so-called white man calls them UFOs, man? Because it's not made by their technology. So they're like, yo, we don't understand it. It's unidentified, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, Al.
For the heathen that are dismayed at them. For the customs of the people are vain.
That's right. So
I'm
read
listening.
that one more time.
Come on,
In
brother.
the book of Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 3. For the customs of the people are vain.
That's right. Go
I
ahead.
know
For
that's right.
one cutteth a tree out of the forest.
So what you do on Christmas? You go, it's a Christmas tree.
Tree hunt.
It's in the forest. All right? And it's telling you that's vain. The traditions of man are vain. So vain is empty. You know? If it ain't about Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, it ain't about nothing, man.
That's right.
Read that one more time, Baba Kashar.
From the book of Jeremiah chapter 10 and verse 3.
You know that
For the customs of the people are vain. One cutteth a tree out of the forest. The work of the hands of the workmen with the axe.
That's right. So when you go into the... Yo, keep going.
Keep going. Verse 4. They deck it with silver and gold.
Damn. What they say, deck the halls? So you decking the tree with silver and gold. You know? That's why, matter of fact, they just had the Christmas tree lighting down there in Washington, D.C., man.
That's right.
And what they do, deck it with the finest, supposedly, ornaments that they can find, man. You know? So that's the tradition of man. That's where you get your Christmas from, man. But the scripture's telling you that that's vain, man.
Damn, Romans.
You know? Exact. Cut. Go ahead.
They deck it with silver and gold. They fasten it with nails and with hammers,
That's right.
that it move not.
Damn, so what you do when you get a Christmas tree, you bring it in your house? You take it in your living room and put it in that little thing, right? Then you fasten it down. Bang, 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 bang. Try to make it stand up. That's what you do. And that's what these people do. They
That's
get their
right.
Christmas tree, come in, and I remember when I was coming up, they had the little, it was like, it was
Little pot, old.
yeah, and it was red under the bottom and green on the top,
Yeah.
and you had to hit it
green
a certain
leaves.
way so the nails would stick in there. And watch how I say it stand up. Go ahead. Watch this.
In the book.
That's right. Watch this, Op. Go ahead.
Fasten it with nails and hammers that it move not.
That's right. So because you don't want your Christmas tree rocking back and forth.
That's right.
You know what?
So that's why they do this.
You got that
You know?
habit in the knowledge.
That's right, brother.
You read the book. It's natural knowledge.
It says natural knowledge, right? Right. And that's us. The Lord gave us this, man. He didn't give it to the other nation. He gave us this
But he
knowledge.
learned.
That's
You
right.
bad boy.
Go ahead, Op.
You like
They are upright
sharp, smart.
as the palm tree.
Damn.
We
Read
get
that.
them
Start
straight
that
to
over,
the
Op.
knowledge.
Read that. Read
Go
that
back to 4.
Nah, read that part. Yeah. Read that. Read the verse 5. But
Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
They are upright as the palm tree.
Now go back to verse 4.
They deck it with silver and gold.
There you go.
They fasten it with nails and with hammers,
That's right.
that it move not.
That's right.
They are upright as the palm tree.
Now, how do Christmas trees sit up? They sit straight up and down, man. You know? They sit straight up and down, man. And why do they do that? And like I said, and the so-called white man, he's such a pervert that goes way back to Nimrod, man. So when you celebrating Christmas, you celebrating Nimrod.
That's right.
And what they do with Nimrod, they chopped his body up so much. What they said, and they said the only thing that they could find of him was his penis, man.
Right.
So that's what the Christmas tree represents. Why you think they put balls on the Christmas tree? That represents his sex organ, man.
That's right.
But people don't know that, man. They want to go with the tradition of man. Oh, they said it's Christmas time. Let me buy my kids some gifts and all that, man. You know? Yo, grab Matthew 15 and 3, Baba Kashan.
Just wanted to say you guys are doing an excellent job. Okay?
Wow,
Thank you, Corey.
wow. Matthew 10 and
Because you blessed.
see that?
You know why?
You
Because
get
you got
service.
respect.
Right. Yeah. I see had a baby wrapped up and everything. Only
Right.
thing she didn't have a haircut. You know?
I know the whole book
But it looked like it was
by the
her.
head.
You know what I mean? That's crazy.
Matthew 15 and 3. Because our people like compromising their morals, man. You know? To follow after the tradition of man. And look what Yahweh Shah said.
15 and 2.
The king chiropractic was fine.
You already got verse 6.
From the book of Matthew, chapter 15, Slakia, verse 3. But he answered and said unto them, why do ye also transgress the commandments of God by your tradition?
That's right. So the scripture just read in Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, verse 3, that it tells you not to celebrate this holiday. Right? And it tells you exactly how these people do it, man. Right? So what our people do, whatever the laws of Yahweh Bashar say, which was the law, statutes, and commandments, which they like to tell you it's only 10 commandments. There's 613 laws in the Bible.
That's right.
You know? And that's how much the devil Esau is. Alright? So it's saying our people transgress by following out the tradition of man.
That's right.
What's the tradition of man for you Israelites? You shave your faces, man.
Thank you very much.
When the scriptures tell you you're supposed to have a beard. If you a man with and the only person that's supposed to have a clean face is a child or a woman, man.
That's right.
You know? And Esau's a homosexual. That's why he want to shave his face clean and all that, man. You know? Go ahead, Al.
For God commanded, saying, honor thy father and mother. And he that curseth father or mother, let him die the death.
Go ahead.
But ye say, whosoever shall say to his father or his mother, it is a gift,
Oh my.
by
I like that.
whatsoever thou might, Slack it is a gift by whatsoever thou mightest be profited by me.
Now that could be twofold right there, man. Because you got your physical mother and father, then you got your spiritual mother and father, man.
That's right.
But your mother would be these scriptures, man. That's wisdom, man. You know?
And
your
knowledge.
father, and your father is Yahweh, man. Abba. That's your
Wisdom.
father. That's why it tells you, you know, you're supposed to chase after this wisdom. You know, treat it like a woman, man. All right? So that wisdom right there.
There you go.
So you're not supposed to curse it. And it's talking about your physical parents because you're not supposed to curse your father or your mother. And that's just putting a curse on them, man. That's why the Lord said, here, bring that back on you, man.
That's right.
You know? But you got these people out here, they like, you got people actually put curses on their parents, man.
They have
Goddamn
no nationality.
Exactly. Go ahead, Al.
Verse 6.
That's it right there.
And honor his mother, Slack it, and honor not his father or his mother, he shall be free. Thus have ye made the commandment of God non-affected by your tradition.
That's
By
right.
the premise.
So by your tradition, and the tradition is the tradition of the so-called white man.
That's right.
So you made the Most High's commandment non-effect because of your traditions, man. All right? But the Lord is going to do it.
Beautiful sign.
That's right. But the Lord is still going, all these prophecies are still going to come into effect, man. But you trying to make it like it has none effect on you, which it really does, man.
That's right.
All right? So the Lord set you up for that, man. You know? Get
I need the whole book.
Mark 7 and 8.
I'm smart, sharp.
You an Israelite,
I'm
man.
listening.
I can't be like, wow, this is so fun. I'm so happy I got to do that. I've always been, selfish.
Yeah. Mark 7 and 8.
7 and 8.
Cut. Matter of fact, start at
I don't read that
Start
whole
at,
thing right there.
start at verse 6.
6.
Yeah, cut.
In my mind.
From the book of Mark, chapter 7, and verse 6. He answered and said unto them,
Now this is Howard Shaw talking, man. Go ahead.
well hath Isaiah prophesied of you hypocrites.
That's right. Damn. Read that one more time, man. That's
Don't
Isaiah.
stop.
Isaiah.
Isaiah.
Yeah, cut. Which
He-
that's my brother Osman.
Take your time, baby. Take your time, baby.
Cut.
From the book of Mark, chapter 7 and verse 6. He answered and said unto them, well hath Isaiah prophesied of you hypocrites,
Oh, my.
as it is written, This people honoreth This people honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
That's right. So, yo, that's the Lord saying right there. That's Yahweh Shah saying that our people honor him with their lips, man. All right?
You learn.
And the Lord and Esaias was John the Baptist, man. All right? But he was the prophet reincarnated, man. Because Elijah, that's Elijah. Elijah got taken up on a chariot.
I'm renounced.
All right? Elijah got taken up on a chariot. And how you know that? Because John the Baptist and Elijah, they wore the same clothes,
Right.
they ate the same
I
thing.
know that's right.
And Yahweh Shah told him that's who that was, man. He said, if you may receive it. This is Esaias talking about John the Baptist, right? So he prophesied against our people now.
Pastor.
What our people do, they be like, yo, I love Jesus. I love the Lord.
It's
All right.
real.
But and first of all, they're trying to honor him with their lips. All right. But they don't even know the name, man.
That's
No,
right.
They don't even know the name of him, man.
They
Or they say, I love God. I love the Lord. Then go eat all this goddamn pork, man. So they honor him with his lips. That's like you got in the church, they be like, I love the Lord. But you got a Christmas tree hanging up in there.
That's right.
You celebrating Christmas. You celebrating Easter. You celebrating Halloween.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving.
International.
You know? But you're not
I
supposed to
understand.
celebrate none of those things, man. And that's why the Lord is bringing judgment to this place, man.
That's
But you're
right.
seeing those things every day, man. You know? Go ahead, Al.
It's a, oh, God. You're right.
Verse 7.
It's the motion in their channel.
Howbeit, in vain do they worship me.
That's right. In vain do you worship the Lord. How do you worship the Lord in vain? First of all, you go into them church buildings, man. But them
Because
church buildings
there's a
don't know nothing.
manufacturing in their purposes.
But they go to them church.
I'm a funny bone. Look,
But no, but listen, they go into them church buildings and they can't hold. Let the word come out, brother.
in the county. Because you got people who put you on some downgradation when they look at you like,
Talking about nationality, right? So you know you're an Israelite.
I'm sharp, smart.
Hey man, so you know you're an Israelite then.
What? I knew that inside out.
Yo, read that one more time over the sun, man.
Howbeit, in vain do they worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
Yo, read that one more time. Baba Kashar, man.
From the book of Mark, chapter 7, and verse 7. Howbeit, in vain do they worship me,
That's right.
teaching for
Didn't I
doctrines
tell you racist?
the commandments of men.
That's right.
I know that
So
book
they
inside out.
teaching the doctrines of
I'm
men.
sharp,
All
smart.
right, so what's the Lord's name?
Man, I'm sharp, smart.
What's the Lord's name? Since you know the book.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Now he
When
trying.
you went there,
He trying
Did you
to.
say racist?
No, he trying to bring the scriptures. You can't.
Nah.
You can't stop the scriptures from coming out. Bring that one more time, Baba.
It was always, I can tell you that
Brother,
inside
brother, you gotta
out.
calm down,
I'm
man.
sharp and smart.
All right, you gotta calm down, man.
From the book of Mark,
Go ahead.
chapter 7, and verse 7. Howbeit, in vain do they worship me,
That's right.
teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
That's right. So they're teaching the doctrines of the commandments of men, man. All right? They're teaching the doctrines of the commandments of men. And which one commandment of a man? Go celebrate Christmas and all that, man.
That's right.
No, that's a doctrine of man. Nowhere in the Bible does it tell you to celebrate Christmas, man.
That's right.
Which we just read in Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, it tells you you're not supposed to cut a tree out of the forest
There you go.
and deck it with gold and silver and fasten it with nails that stand up stiff as a palm tree, man.
The Holy Quran says,
No, we're not talking about
In
the
the
Quran. We're not talking about the Quran.
I'm talking
We're talking about the Bible.
the
Al.
Bible.
That's what we're talking about. We're not Muslim.
What did you
We're
say?
Israelites.
I'm sharp, smart.
So
I know the whole
and
book
that's
inside
a
out.
tradition of man
I'm
right
smart,
there.
sharp.
You know? That's a tradition of
I
man
can tell
right
you
there.
from the beginning.
All right? They tell you that you're supposed to love Esau, man. You know?
I like that.
They tell you, oh, you gotta go to church on Sunday. All right? When in the book of Acts, the 7th chapter, verse 48, tells you that the Lord don't dwell in temples made with hands, man. He said, heaven is my throne and earth is my footstool. What house will you build me, man?
That's right.
It's a gift.
So that's where you get these doctrines. As a matter of fact, in these church buildings, they teaching you prosperity, man. They give you that prosperity doctrine. Everything's going to be all right. Yo, give me some tithe, and the Lord's going to bless you with all this money, man.
But you got the administration on investigation.
Brian said they
Exactly. Then you heard what he said. He said they got the ministries on investigation.
Right.
You know.
All that money we take in.
Yeah. But the Lord said He's going to uncover the nakedness of this place, man. Their shame shall be uncovered, man.
That's right.
You know.
The
And
wind.
right now, I don't want to jump the gun, but following the traditions, of teaching the doctrines of man, which they say that America's going to be around here forever, man. You know, but the scriptures tell you if you actually read the Bible, it'll let you know that America's going to be destroyed, man,
That's right.
by thermonuclear missiles, man.
That's what they say. The Bible. It's
The
real.
book of Mark, chapter 7 and verse 8. For laying aside the commandment of God.
Yeah, they lay aside the commandment of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man.
It's the unit
Go ahead.
and time.
Ye hold the tradition of men
That's right.
as the washing of pots and
That's
cups.
the terrificity.
And many
Washing the pots and cups. Go ahead.
and many other such like things ye do.
That's right. So, and many other things that you do, man. All right. Our people love following the traditions of other nations, man. Instead of following your own customs, which we just had the Feast of Dedication about 3 weeks ago. All right. Hanukkah's coming. But you want to celebrate Christmas, which is a homosexual holiday, man.
That's right.
And you wonder why your kids running around with these goddamn skinny jeans on, man. Like that shit is hot.
It's your universal.
These niggas' jeans skinnier than the fucking women's jeans, man.
That's right.
And these women want to walk around like goddamn men.
I know that's right.
You know? Ain't nobody exempt when it comes to the scriptures, man.
You know what? I know you're right.
And who's that tradition? Who matter of fact, who started homosexuality? That was them goddamn Africans, man.
There you go.
Them Hamites.
That's right.
They started homosexuality, man.
Because
And that was heavy in Egypt. Alright? So what happened in Egypt? It got destroyed, man. Same thing with Sodom and Gomorrah, man. But the so-called white man patterns himself after all these other places.
because they're not coming together as unity. Put it together. And we can be
In verse 9. And he said unto them, full well ye reject the commandment of God, that ye may keep your own tradition.
That's right. So you reject the commandments of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua so you can keep your own tradition.
there you go.
And what our people say, oh, it's just for the kids. You know goddamn well ain't no white man coming down your chimney.
Nationality.
But you tell your children, yo, you know what? Santa Claus is coming to town.
That's right.
Yahweh Shah is coming to town, man. And when he coming to town, he coming to destroy this place, man. All right?
Don't hold a message.
But then you tell your children, because you forsake the commandments of the Lord around the time Easter come up, that Easter that bunnies lay fucking eggs, man.
Now you know.
You know?
You've been there.
They turn at bunnies like, hey. So you teaching your children how to be liars, man. Instead of teaching them their heritage, man.
That's right.
Instead of you teaching them the laws, statutes, and commandments. Why? Because that's not popular right now, man.
It's the real deal.
Exactly. You heard what he said, that's the real deal, man.
They don't play no game.
But they want to celebrate it. Why? Because, and the main excuse why people be like, well, I don't really celebrate the holidays, but it's just a time for me to be around my family.
They got to find they fabricate.
They say they just want to be around their family. Read that one more time.
They're real.
And he said unto them, verse 9, and he said unto them, full well, ye reject the commandment of God, that ye may keep your own tradition.
That's right. So you may keep your own tradition, man. All right? But your traditions are vain, man. Your traditions are going to get you destroyed, man.
There you go.
You know?
Because they're nationality.
Exactly. Matter of fact, he said that. Matter of fact, he said they lack knowledge, man.
No,
right? He said they lack knowledge,
right? I keep it real, baby. I don't pay no dime. What? I'm good. You gotta have good in your life. If you ain't got no good in your life,
matter of fact, this is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6.
Destroy the
It says, my people are destroyed. Hold on, let the scriptures come out.
Excuse me, I apologize.
This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6.
Bring it out.
It says, my people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children, man.
That's right.
So being though that you forgot the law of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, he gonna forget about the children, which he already did. That's why people still walking around in 2017 with all this knowledge out here and the scriptures being broken down correctly. Our people still want to celebrate Christmas and all that, man. You put aside the Lord to keep your tradition, which those traditions aren't even your traditions.
That's right.
They're the tradition of heathens, man. That's why I said follow not the heathen and choose none of his ways, man. But what our people do, they choose every way the heathen chose, man. Our people are worse than the heathens, man. But you going since our people love and matter of fact, and when it says that our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge, how are you destroyed, man? You don't know your nationality. You don't know your heritage. You don't know the high holy days, man. You think that these so-called white people are better than you. Yo, even these Chinese people look down on you niggas, man.
That's right.
And they ain't shit either. You know? The Most High gonna destroy them bastards, man.
He said he called them moose.
Grab